So Demi Lovato was looking at me, and I think she was already off of Periscope because she was in the bathroom with me, and she was like, "Baby, I gotta get ready for my show." I'm like, "What? What you mean?" She's like, "I really gotta get ready." I'm like, "Come here, girl. You ain't going nowhere until I say you going somewhere." She's like, "But David," I'm like, "But what? You just did that big ass rant on Periscope, and you think I'm gonna let you leave without me beating that back in?" She's like, David, I really gotta go perform. I can't be late, David. I'm like, you gonna be late tonight. She's like, what am I gonna tell my team? I'm like, you gonna tell them that you busy right now. She's like, and they gonna ask me what am I busy doing? I'm like, you ain't gonna be able to tell them because I'm gonna be too busy beating the shit out your pussy. She like, fine, David. Okay. So I'm kissing on her and her friends knocking on the door. And they knocking and knocking because they don't got the key. So they calling her phone and she answered the phone and she's like, hello. And they like, Demi, you know that you got to be on stage in the next hour or so. Are you getting ready? So she's like, I'm going to be a little late. So they like, what do you mean? How late are you going to be? So she's like, I don't know right now. I don't really know. Probably, I don't know, 2 more hours, three, I don't know. So she get off the phone and I'm kissing because I was kissing on her and stuff, and then I start doing my thing, putting her body on that fucking damn sink because I love fucking her in the bathroom, and we were already in the bathroom anyway. So she wrapped her legs around me, and then I start fucking her brains out. So when I was done, I told her, now she can go and do her show, and she was like, I just need to lay down now. So she lays down and I mean her phone was blowing up. Like I think her team was calling her because they was like, yo, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing, Demi? You supposed to be on stage. So I leave out of her room. Luckily none of her friends saw me. And as I was walking, Christina Aguilera opens the door and she's like, David, can you help me with something? So I'm like, yeah, sure. So she's like, shut the door. So I shut the door, and she was like, "So you the big?" She was like, "So you are the big fuss on Periscope." I'm like, "What you mean?" She's like, "Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez are definitely fighting over you, and it's definitely over you." So I'm like, "Yeah, it's over me." But I never asked them to do it. She's like, well, you didn't have to ask them to do it. If two girls like you or if two girls find you irresistible, it's not your fault. You can't blame yourself for what they're doing. It's their actions, and if they want to act that way, then that's how they want to act. But that's not why I called you in here. So I'm like, well, why did you call me in here? So she was like, she just was looking at me. I'm like, what? She's like, I don't know. It's just I'm really lonely. I don't like being in a room by myself. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, Demi should be, coming back from her show real soon. She's like, oh, she's already at her show. I'm like, well, she should be leaving out to go to her show in a few minutes. But when she comes back, you should give her a call. So I'm about to leave out, and I just remember, she grabs my hand, and I'm looking at her like, what are you doing, Christina Aguilera? So she just looking at me, and I just was like, okay. So she's grabbing my hand and pulling me towards the bed, and I'm like, okay. She like, well, I seen it getting hard. I'm like, you seen what getting hard? She's like, I seen your dick getting on the hard. So I'm like, okay, you seen my dick getting on the hard and what? She's like, so I'm assuming you want to have sex with me. So I'm like, yeah, but you said you weren't going to do nothing to hurt Demi. She like, in this business, stuff like this happen all the time. She's used to this, and plus she's not gonna know anyway because I'm not gonna say anything, and you're definitely not gonna say anything, right? So I'm like, no. She's like, okay, so we can do this, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, and plus she doesn't even know I'm in here. She doesn't even know I checked into this hotel. She will later on, but not right now. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, but you like 40 something. She's like, but you said yourself that I look really pretty to be 40. I'm like, you do. I never met a 40-year-old that looked this pretty. She's like, so you get the fuck a 40-year-old. What's wrong with that? So I'm like, okay. So at the we were done talking, she starts taking off her clothes, and I'm like, "Well, leave them shorts on." She like, "You want me to leave them on?" I'm like, "Yeah." So she like, "Okay." So she leave her shorts on, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm about to dig up in that pussy. I hope you're ready for it now." Do you got any arthritis, like any fucking type of old ass issues with you? Cause I'm about to really put your body through it. So she like, yeah, I got a bad back, but as far as that, I mean, how bad could you be? So I'm kissing on her, and I could tell she's getting wet, and I'm like, damn, girl, I'm gonna have fun up in this pussy. She like, oh, you are? Well, okay, you taking a long time to put it in there. So I'm like, why don't you suck my dick first? So she like, suck your dick? You want me to suck your dick? So I'm like, yeah. She's like, I never, okay. So she starts sucking my dick or whatever like that, and I bust, and then I start fucking her from the back. So I start turning her ass up from the back. I mean, like really, really, really turn her ass up from the back. I mean, like I was fucking her brains out. I felt her back break, like a crack or something, because I was like really turning her ass up. But when I was done, right, I just remember her like her lower back, because she's like white. She's white, so her lower back was like really red. I'm like, "Are you okay, baby?" Because I see your lower back like looking red right there. She like, yeah, it's okay. I told you I had a bad back, but I got something for it. I'll rub some ointment and stuff on it later. She's like, that was really good. And I'm tired. I'm like, you tired? She's like, yeah. And did you hear me screaming? I'm like, yeah, I heard you screaming. She's like, yeah, I'm so tired. So she's like, did you wear a condom? So I'm like, no. She's like, so you just busting me? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh. Well, I mean, I don't think I can get any more babies, so it should be fine. So so I'm like, hey, I hope not. So she's like, well, what if it happens? Are you gonna let me keep it? I'm like, I mean, if you want to. She's like, well, I don't believe in abortions. So I'm like, well, that's good to know, Christine. So we kissing and all that stuff, and I was like, I gotta go back to Selena because I was only supposed to spend an hour with you. So she's like, okay. So she's like, well, you got my number. Can I text you and stuff? I'm like, yeah, but this is wrong. This is Demi, your friend. She like, yeah, but I told you stuff like this happen all the time in Hollywood. So I'm like, okay. She's like, you don't think celebrities sleep with each other, girlfriends or husbands? This shit happens all day, every day. I'm like, okay. She's like, don't let the fucking media fool you. Like relationships, like the famous girl stay with one famous boy. Like they all sleep around. So this shit happens all the time, David. So I'm like, okay. So she like, so I'm gonna call you, okay? And I'm not gonna say anything. Trust me. I'm like, all right. So I leave out and I go back to Selena. So Selena, she is definitely being Selena. So she was really angry about the Periscope thing with Demi and also with Christina Aguilera because I came in like a few hours, like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours after because she told me 1 hour, but I was gone for like 4 hours. So I come in there and she's like, pacing back and forth, looking at me. She's like, David, you keep fucking with me, David. You keep pressing your luck with me. You keep fucking with me. So I'm like, Selena, what are you talking about? She's like, David, I just got a strange ass feeling that you fucking Christina Aguilera. I'm like, why would you say that? She's like, I'm gonna get on that Demi bitch, but before I get on her, I'm gonna get on why I think you fuck Christina Aguilera. I'm like, why is that? She's like, because didn't I tell you that you only had 1 fucking hour? I know I told you that because I remember myself telling you that shit. So didn't I tell you that you only had 1 fucking hour? I'm like, yeah. She like, so why in the fuck you took 4 damn hours to be with this bitch and have a damn dinner, I'm sorry, fucking date with her ass? How the fuck did it take 4 hours to apologize to somebody? I don't fucking understand that. So I know you fucked her. So I'm like, Selena, that is your damn fucking head messing with you. She like, you're not gonna flip this shit on me and make it seem like I'm a crazy bitch, David. I know something happened. I'm like, ain't nothing happened, and you keep on accusing me. I'm just gonna tell you that this shit over. She like, so you just gonna abandon me? You just gonna say it's over just like that? I'm like, Selena, I wanna be with you, but you playing too many games. She's like, how am I playing too many games? I'm showing you that I want you to be mine, David. I am acting like I never acted before for any fucking boy. If you thought that I acted this way with Justin Bieber or The Weeknd or anybody I ever been with, you gotta be mistaken me. I never fucking act jealous or anything like that when it came to fucking any other boys. Yeah, Justin Bieber a little bit, yes I did, but with you, it's a little bit over the top the way I am with you. So I'm like, okay. She like, David, I love you. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't be acting this way or doing the shit I'm doing. Just tell me what the fuck happened at the dinner. Just tell me. Just tell me. Did she even apologize to you? Did she even say she was sorry? I'm like, yeah, she said all that. She said, and how the fuck did she say she was sorry? With her pussy? Did she let you fuck? Was that the apology? I'm like, no. I mean, we just ate and talked, and I guess we lost track of time. She like, you know what I think happened? I'm like, what? She like, you did a dinner with fucking Christina Aguilera, and then you went to go see that Demi stupid bitch, and she made that fucking damn periscope threatening me. So I'm like, if I went to go see Demi, you would have seen me in the periscope video. So she like, okay, that's true. So she like, well, David, she's threatening me. She says she gonna tell everybody that I'm pregnant, David. I think she gonna do it. I'm like, she's not gonna do it. She like, yes, she is, David, because she doesn't have you. And she's a fucking jealous bitch. So I'm like, okay, but what makes you think she really gonna tell TMZ or any of these fucking outlets that you having my baby? She like, David, you don't know these fucking bitches in the industry. They very fucking petty. I know how they are, and they know I know how they are. And I'm telling you, you can't trust none of these damn bitches. I don't even care how much they say they're your fucking friend. I don't care how much you go over their house and spend the night with them and have slumber parties and look at movies and shit with them. I don't care. They always will stab you in the fucking back if they have a chance to. So I don't never put my full trust in any celebrity bitch that I say that I'm close with, because I know any minute they can turn on me and do some shady shit. So I'm like, okay. She like, so David, I think she gonna say something. I really got a strong feeling she about to sell that story, David, and they gonna want it too for a lot of fucking money. So I'm like, she's like, David, I really hate her. I'm like, okay, Selena, but you started it with her. She's like, how? How? When she was the one that wouldn't leave your ass alone. So I'm like, okay. All right, well, baby, what do you want me to do? She's like, there's nothing you can do, but you can stop fucking hanging around her ass, because every time I tell you, you keep going back to the bitch. Stop going to see fucking Demi Lovato. I'm like, okay. She's like, and I know something happened with you and Christina Aguilera. Now, I don't know if you fucked her or she just sucked your damn dick. I don't know what the fuck she did, but you know she's 40 years old, right? She might not look like it, but the bitch is old. So I'm like, I know how old she is. So she like, okay, so if you did anything with that bitch, I'm telling you, I'm gonna fucking ruin her. She still has a career. I'm like, yeah, she has a lot of fans though, baby. She like, yeah, but I got some information on her, and she know I got it. So she better not let me find out what really happened between y'all. So I'm like, okay. She's like, cause it will get some pet. She like, it will get petty as shit out here. So I'm like, okay. She like, I'm not playing with you. You're not leaving back out this house, David. Get your ass in the fucking bed with me right now. I'm like, okay. She like, you're not going nowhere. I don't give a fuck. Give me your damn phone. Put it in the drawer, David. All of these bitches, she like, all of these bitches that keep on texting you and all that shit, asking you for a fucking damn, oh, I want you to give me some dick and stuff. Oh, you're not going to be able to give it to him today. Not tonight. Tonight, you're mine, because you already my fucking man. So I'm like, okay. She like, so they just gonna be some mad bitches tonight. They're gonna be some upset bitches tonight, because I'm gonna fucking keep you in this house. Yes, I'm like, okay, baby. So it's some more stuff, man. I gotta tell you everything. So get ready.